times less.
Look at Nikki's face. She knows she bombed all of that shit. Oh my goodness, man. That's tough. That's tough.
Well, that sucked.
Yeah, try not harassing your interviewer next time. Maybe you might get a little further.
Guess who's the new assistant customer coach at the penalty box?
Congrats. At least one of us is employed.
You mean none of you got jobs?
That was not what I was expecting.
How bad could it have been? It was just an interview.
You know,
I swear Jude was expecting like a hangout, like he's just talking to his buddy. Like, what else could you expect? It's a job interview. I get it, you're 16, it was your first one, but like, context. It's a job. You need to work there. How many people do you see working places?
What are my worst qualities? Like they'd hire me if I told them.
I told them mine.
For real? How many did he give them?
17.
Crazy, dog.
Man, that nigga's loaded so fast.
Oh man, was I supposed to lie?
Guys, the right answer.
What the fuck did I say?
Flashback.
Lie, lie, lie. Lie on your motherfucking resume, bro. If you don't get a recommendation, if you're not getting a recommendation from somebody that you know, lie on that bitch. Fib on that motherfucker.
End of flashback.
What the fuck did I say earlier? God damn it, Jude.
Sometimes I work a little too hard.
Thanks. Information that would have been useful about 2 hours ago.
This motherfucker right here, bro. The Rent-A-Cop. Yo, the Rent-A-Cop. Goated character, bro. I swear this nigga's goated.
Man, that guy creases me.
Seriously, he's got nothing better to do than be suspicious of everyone under 30.
I swear, and that's every security guard at WEM for my generation. I don't know how they act now. I don't know what they are now, but I promise you, nothing would be going down. Me and just a whole bunch of kids would be chilling in the mall, not doing shit. Just hanging out, chatting, needing a place to crash before we go home for the day, looking for a plot after school. Normal kid shit. And I promise you, every single time there was enough of us in that food court, boom, bing, 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 6 security guards just patrolling the area, looking for somebody to put in some handcuffs, somebody to escort out of there, something to do. They're just bored, bro. I promise you, that mall was peaceful up until they gave motherfuckers a reason, bro. I'm sorry, like I'm not somebody who hates authority outright, but it's just the fact that they were trying to find trouble. They found it. It's just the same as don't go through your girl's phone, don't go through your man's phone. You're gonna find what you're looking for, and you ain't gonna like it. It's not their fault. You should have just trusted them. You attracted that energy, bro. It's the simple causality of energy, man.
Oh, didn't have the new ruffle skirt in your size?
Why is Nikki such a bitch, bro? Like, she cool? Is she cool if she like you? But if she don't like you, she's just a bitch. Damn.
Just so happens that I'm applying for a job and I didn't get hired at any either.
Guess all the positions for professional shoppers were filled.
Damn! Like, that's not even that clever of a joke. But can you lay off a little bit? Shit.
You're so mean.
We better try again before the only job left is the taco stand.
Now I just have to find some loser to take my job. Hey, any of you guys want it? I'll hire you on the spot. No interview.
We have some pride.
I'd have done the same shit, bro.
So, why are you applying for a job anyway?
Oh, my dad freaked when he got his credit card bill, and now he's making me get a job. So I tried like everywhere, but no one would take me.
I'm sure you'll find something.
No, you don't understand. It was so humiliating. I can't even shop in those stores anymore.
That bad, huh?
I was so nervous I even know.
That was fucking gross.
Food on sticks. Guys, I think I found the place I was born to work at. But what if I choke on this interview too?
Dude, stop being such a wuss and just stick to our strategy. You're selling yourself. Nothing wrong with a little embellishment. You mean lying? I mean making yourself sound good. They expect you to. And if you don't, you're just letting yourself down. Are you sure? Jen said the way to impress an interviewer is to be honest and polite. And how's that working for you so far?
Right.
You're the man. Be the job, Jude. Be the job. I am so proud of that kid.
No.
Ooh.
No.
Just not gonna say shit.
I could hire you to work at the Big Squeeze.
No way!
You can change in here.
No, I'm not wearing that.
If you want to work here, you are.
But I'll look like the biggest loser in the mall. No offense.
Perfect fit. Now we can start training.
Oh, I wish I could, but I am so busy. I have to meet my friend in an hour for manicures.
This is why you gotta beat your kids.
How are you going to pay for that manicure?
Fine. Where do I start?
Let's get a head start on the cleanup so we can leave early.
I thought we made juice here. Can't we, pay someone to do this?
You know who Caitlyn actually reminds me of? That spoiled little kid in Cobra Kai. His, Daniel's son. That kid. I promise you, if y'all watch that show, when Daniel first tried to teach him Cobra Kai, or not Cobra Kai, when Daniel first tried to teach him Miyagi-Do, he paid people to wash the cars instead of doing it himself. He owns a car dealership. So obviously he knows something about getting up there in life. I'm just saying, man, I hate spoiled kids, bro. I hate spoiled kids to my core. Damn.
Hey, what's up? So, how'd it go, guys?
Awesome. The dude made me the manager of Stick It. I told him I ran 2 shops already, and he just gave me the job. Jonesy's advice totally worked.
What'd I say? Always trust the Jones Meister.
Dude.
Now, you know what? Jonesy actually knows a thing or two. He was raised by his dad, I'm pretty sure. And he was, I think he's the oldest of 3 brothers. So he has some knowledge. The older siblings always got some knowledge on you. There's been so many situations where I should have listened to my older brother and I just didn't because I just wanted to do me. And I paid for that dearly. But I digress. Jonesy knows a thing or two. He just needs to mature a little bit more. He's 16. I know these guys are teenagers, but I'm just going to ripe on him. I don't care. It's my show.
Dude.
Jude.
What about you, Romeo? Get a job yet?
Yeah, I got a great one at that 50s joint, the Soda Hop.
So why the long face?
I got fired 10 minutes later.
Jonesy.
What? How was I supposed to know the hostess was the boss's daughter?
On the bright side,
That shouldn't matter. I think if you're just hating on a hostess in an interview and just doing nonsense, regardless of the family connection, bro, you are going to get kicked out of there. There's a reason why they haven't made more episodes of 16. Jonesy is sitting in prison right now. I don't think he learned. I think he's genuinely sitting in prison right now.
on the bright side, that's probably some kind of record.
Hey, yeah, you're right. I like her.
At least you're not in charge of the country music section at Spin This Music.
But you hate country music, dude. It's like your mortal enemy.
They always stick the new guy in country. Some sort of rite of passage like hazing fraternity pledges.
I'm sure it won't be long before something comes up in the normal music section.
Thanks. I needed that. Did you get a job?
Yes, I don't want to talk about it.
Your first job. Aren't you excited?
I'm bursting with fruit flavor. This is great. We can all...
Oh my god.
2,000 years later.
So not serious.
Trisha, over here. Trish. Hello, it's me.
Oh, no way. Isn't it a little early to be shopping for Halloween costumes?
No, silly. I've got a job.
Ew.
See, that first joke about Halloween costumes was fine. Completely fine. That's just a normal roast. I've said worse to my homies. Then she said, I got a job, and she said, ew? That is the most privileged reaction I've ever heard of. I promise you, if you don't know this bitch already, you're not gonna like her. Fuck not gonna like her. You're going to hate this bitch. Bro, oh my god.
Oh, why?
I'm gonna prove to Daddy that I can earn my own money. I already know how to make juice. Oops.
That's jokes. I'd be a little pissed off, personally, but this right here is overkill.
I don't think we should hang out anymore, Kate.
What are you talking about?
It's nothing personal, it's just that you're wearing a lemon hat, Kate, and polyester. Sorry.
So, let that be a lesson to y'all. If somebody switches up on you for whatever type of work you're getting into, and I'm not talking about OnlyFans, I'm not talking about goddamn trapping and selling drugs, no, I'm not talking about that. If somebody switches up on you for getting a career, if somebody switches up on you for what you're trying to do with your life, let that be a lesson to you. There was never real. If somebody switches up on you in general, look for the signs. People are fake. I hate people.
I don't get it. She was my best friend for like a whole year.
I get it. Never mind. I get it. Never mind. I get it. If you friends with if you meet somebody in high school and you're only friends with them for a year, yeah, all options are off the table. That's just what's meant to happen. You know what I'm saying? They were never meant to be your friend for life. That whatever happened to split y'all up, that was just that was meant to happen. Once you get to like 2 years, 3 years, somewhere along those lines, that's when the switch up is kind of crazy. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like there's been at least a good 3-4 arcs in there in the span of time. You've seen them transition from being whatever they was to whatever they are now to something in between when they were figuring it out. So, but a year? Fuck that bitch, man. Don't even think about it.
How could you do that to me?
Some friend. What kind of person judges someone by their clothes anyway?
Okay, but I never did it to a friend. We had so much in common. Like shopping and chocolate.
There are bigger friends.
Every girl has that in common with every girl. You gonna be alright, man. What's up, yo? VoiceOver Rion here. This is probably gonna be the longest part that I'm gonna drop. for this 3-part trilogy that I'm doing over here. So if you stuck around to the end of this video, I appreciate you. I love you so much. Give yourself a pat on the back, a cookie, a nut scratch. Reward yourself, treat yourself, man, because you know if I could, I would. Now, I'm finna drop this last part sometime this week. You know, I don't got no editor. Even y'all can see I ain't got no editor because my camera quality is fucking dookie trash. I'm using a Dell. I'm using a Dell laptop to do all this. So y'all subscribe, like the video, comment, put me in the algorithm so I can get better equipment, please.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.
But I digress. I'm gonna leave it at this. My mama raised a beautiful soul, and yours did too. Make sure you get your daily workout in. Go for a run, hit some push-ups, hit some sit-ups. Spend some time with your loved ones. Eat healthy. And always, always, always stay true to you. I'm off this.